What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Strikeout Beer Quick Beer Reviews with your pals Alan, Rapid Dave, and Rapid Dave.
I'm Alan.
What's up, buddy?
Oh, just living the dream, brother.
Well, you brought this over. This is the 2025 Nada from Community Beer here in Dallas, Texas.
Yes.
It's one of my favorite variety packs. One, we have it every dry January, but on top of that, another great thing I love about it, you get 4 different beers.
Right. You get three of 4 different beers. Four beers, 3 each.
That's my favorite. You know, these other ones where you get like a 3 beers, that's fine. You get 4 beers each, but give me the more variety. It's a variety pack. I want the variety. Yeah. So first up, we're having Nada Bock. Now on their website, 5 grams of carbs, 25 calories. Doesn't really have a lot talking about it, but I'll give you the little quick paragraph. Now, Nada Bock is balanced, flavorful, and everything you want out of a Bock without the alcohol. This brew features a rich amber color and bold malty flavor profile, which is perfect for those seeking a satisfying and flavorful brew. Plus, with only 25 calories, 5 carbs. You want to know the rest?
Yeah.
And no alcohol. We're talking full flavor with no regrets, no guilt. De nada.
That was no regrets.
It is. I didn't want to do it this time.
You're so disappointing.
I am.
So Community Beer Co., they're out there in Dallas, Texas, over there off Commonwealth Drive. Oh, yeah. If you're driving off 35, you see it, right? It's a huge, big building, big. I mean, just the building, but like just the property is big, right?
Yeah.
They got a lot of outdoor seating. They have a lot of outdoor events out there. Mm-hmm. They're actually getting ready to have their 12-year anniversary. It's going to be February 1st.
Oh, nice.
Tickets are available for that now, so you can get your tickets for that. It's going to be going on all day long. A few other things that they do out there. I'll just give you one. They have a ping pong league out there on Thursdays.
We need to talk more about that here in a second then. Yeah. Cheers. Now, it's got this, you call it copper? A copper color?
Yeah, like a copper color to it.
Had a great head on it. Perfect. It was a little bit off-white. It foamed up great. You can even hard pour this.
See it over on mine a little bit.
Didn't see it, but it was off-white, hard pour, nothing crazy, overflowing or anything like that. I'm trying to see what you get a little bit of malt in there. Now, if you're having a Bock, it's supposed to be rich, malty sweetness.
I'm picking up the maltiness with it for sure.
Some of these you get a little high ABV, but that's talking about a normal one. Obviously, the color should range from light copper to brown, and a persistent, head. So obviously the head on mine kind of dissipated a little bit. Usually with a swirl, it can be coarse to come back out, but it doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
It dissipated pretty quick. Yours hung around a little bit extra.
A little bit extra. Mm-hmm. But it's pretty tasty. So this ping pong league. It's every Thursday at 7 p.m.
Uh-huh.
It's their weekly ping pong meetups. They say it's very casual and everyone is welcome to join. Just show up from 7 to 9 p.m.
I might go out there tomorrow just to see.
There you go.
Yeah. Now this is on Untapped. These beers don't get checked in a lot. This one particularly, 71 check-ins, 64 unique, 4 average monthly. Me, it says 0. Obviously 0.5 on the ABV, NA on the IBUs, average score of 2.9 out of 55 ratings.
Okay.
So, a lot of these NA beers do take it in the shorts. But it's great for us, especially like say dry January or someone that's looking for an NA option for a local brewery to put something out.
Okay.
And so big cheers for them on that. I love the can. It always jumps out at me, the red, because they always have the color / the white, Nada on all of them. And then you just kind of, you get your flavor, get going. These are available not only in the variety pack, but also 6-packs.
There you go. So, yeah.
I don't know. What do you think? You smell anything?
I mean, I can smell the maltiness is what I pick up with it that you get. It's got the color that you get with your traditional box.
It's not clear, so it's a little bit opaque.
Right,
you know
which
what I mean? So,
you're supposed to have that. It's that copper color that you get with it.
Yeah. It's good, though.
It's pretty tasty, and it doesn't have that you'll get with some of your NA beers, that watered down taste. You don't get that.
I would say it's okay. You know what I mean? It's not like super thin, but it's for an NA. I think it's there.
Yeah. It's got a good taste and flavor.
The clarity is actually not that bad. I was here looking down on it because, when I put it up, obviously when you put it up against the light or whatever, you can't really see right through it. But if you look straight through it, you're looking down. If I had a light, I'd put a light through it. But
you're like, why is there sausages at the end of there? Yeah. Oh, wait, those are my fingers.
Yeah, it's actually, it's quite clear. The clarity's there. Nice.
Yeah. Pretty tasty.
Mm-hmm.
You know what else Community has? They do they do a cycling group where they do rides. They got one on February 1st. So it looks like they do it on like a weekly type basis because they have one February 9th. It's kind of like a reoccurring thing, February 16th. So they do that on a weekly basis. So if you're someone who rides a bicycle and want a group of other people to ride with,
nice.
And out the Community.
One last note about this because we're almost done with it. You should always have a smooth mouthfeel with this, right? It's gonna be easy drinking, and it's due to the extended like lagering and whatnot traditionally. So.
Right. So what are we going with next?
I would say that's a thumbs up.
Oh yeah,
we're going to the IPA. Did I line these up perfect? Oh my god, I lined them up perfectly.
I mean, you should have.
I didn't even think about it, bro.
Because you were literally saying the words as you're putting them over there.
Well, we got a little bit of extra on this one. I'm gonna see if I can get that foam out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you definitely got some foam out of it.
Yeah, there you go. If you can't get the foam out with a hard pour, a high pour will work as well.
Yeah.
There you go.
Or your beer's undercarbonated. But these are not. I mean, look at that. That perfect little head on that.
No, I didn't want to do that. A rookie.
Nice color on it.
First day. All right, let's slide that right back in there. Now, this is award winner, too. We got Great American Beer Festival 2022 Bronze Non-Alcoholic Brew. Or is this the only one? This is the only one that's got hardware, right?
Maybe. I don't know.
All right.
You can definitely smell the hoppiness.
Yeah.
It's got a good, nice hoppy smell.
So with this one, it's an IPA with Mosaic, Sabro, and Simcoe hops, 5 carbs, 25 calories. For this little beauty, this is introducing not a groundbreaking non-alcoholic IPA from your friends at Community. I think it's the first one, right? When they went in I think this might be the first one. Combining cutting-edge brewing technology with advanced fermentation and hopping techniques, we strive to create the new vision for what an IPA can be. Nada brings you a juicy, refreshing, hop-forward deliciousness of a traditional IPA without the hangover and with no alcohol, 25 calories, and 5 carbs. We're talking no regrets.
No regrets.
No guilt, no denada. Or denada. IPAs, for me, they generally aren't on the juicy side. That's not really a way they describe them, which is kind of interesting. What did I do? Spill something?
Here.
Oh, I got it on my keyboard? Yeah. Dude, what else don't I have? See how dirty this thing is? But refreshing, yes. Hop forward, yes.
It's very, you could smell the hoppiness in it.
Yeah.
Like when you go to take a drink,
it's apparent.
It punches you in the nose. In a good way, though. Like, that's what I want with my IPAs. I want to be able to smell the hops in it.
You see the carbonation?
It's
coming around. Yeah, it's carved up good. Now, the characteristics of an IPA, you're going to have bitterness, hop aromas, should be maybe sweetness from the malts, but, you should have a little bit of sharp bitterness, citrus, pine, floral hops, depending on what they used. Obviously, you definitely get a little bit of maybe a little bit of some stickiness in there, maybe. Color should be range from yellow to deep brown, and it really depends on the malt that they use. So this one, it is quite yellow, and it does kind of make its way to brown. Like not brown, maybe, but like a deep gold.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So, yeah, they're usually clear, but their unfiltered dry hop versions may be a bit hazy. So this one, as we get closer, obviously we could see through it last time. We're like, oh, look at the whatever. When we hold it up, we can't see through it this way. But as we get through the head and whatnot, you can start to kind of see a bit of clarity, but we won't know that for a little bit. For this particular beer, on Untappd, this has been checked up 372 times. 314 are unique, 8 monthly on the average there. NA, it says NA for the ABV and the IBUs. Usually it's 0.5%.
Yeah, I'm not picking up like any IBUs on it. It doesn't have that kind of that bite to it that you'll get with your IBUs.
Average score of 3.11 out of 278 ratings. Now there is, boundary pushing non-alcoholic IPA brewed with copious amounts of Simcoe, Sabro, and Mosaic hops.
There we go.
They just hop the shit out of it.
Yeah. How do you feel about brunch?
I can get down with some brunch. It depends though. Like
Sunday Funday brunch. Every Sunday, 10:30 to 3 o'clock, they're rocking the brunch out there. They've got the mimosas by the bottle, colossal Bloody Marys, full cocktail menu.
I was gonna say when I do brunch, it's Bloody Marys, I need scrambled eggs, some Southwest potatoes. I'll settle for hash browns. I like some biscuits and gravy.
A little cinnamon roll action?
I can get down with it, but it's not on my my brunch menu. Okay. That's like something my mom or Lizzie cooks or something like that.
And they do those absurd Bloody Marys. You know, that's got like the...
Give me that rag, will you?
It's got like the big giant skewers in there with stuff on it.
You know, I'm a big fan. Big fan of those.
Yeah, I can show you a picture right there.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
absolutely. Like with a
where you get you get like a meal with your Bloody Mary, right? But that's every Sunday. They do that every Sunday. They're open Wednesday through Sunday. They're closed Mondays and Tuesdays.
I have to go out there and check it out.
But yeah,
I went to some place with my brother or whatever where it's a build your own Bloody Mary thing.
Okay.
And he was like, "Well, I don't know how to do that. So can you just make it for me? You know, talking to the waiter or whatever." He goes, "It doesn't work like that. You know, there's a bartender over there. Ain't it? You know, I go grab that glass and let's go because it was a cup with your vodka in there,
right,
and with ice." And I went over I saw the bar and I go, "Oh my God," and nothing but like bacon, meats, pepperoni, all kind. Dude, I just took I stuffed probably 5 pieces of bacon that were like this. I mean, they were like an inch wide and probably 6 inches long, if not longer. I stuffed a bunch of that. I slid some pepperoni and salami into it. And I got to have olives. So I jammed like a couple olives in there. And just the rest, I tried to top up. And it had cheeses and stuff. So I made had some toothpicks or whatever. So I jammed like 5 cubes of cheese on one, 5 cubes of cheese on another. I wiped the bar out, essentially. I go, "That's how you make it." He goes, "Oh, okay." I go, "Well, maybe they'll refill it. You can get you one too." I might have to go out there then. I might have to go. I did talk about going out there this weekend. So we'll see. We're heading southbound on 35 Sunday. So we'll see.
Okay. Nice. So let's finish this one up so we can get to the next one.
It's pretty good. It's not thin. It's got something to it. All right. So the clarity obviously is there. Looks good. Has a great, nice little white paper head.
It dresses down the glass. I just finished mine and I still got the, dressing on it.
Yeah. We're not rinsing these things. We're animals here. So we apologize.
I don't apologize. I apologize for nothing. Accept me for who I am or don't accept me at all.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Okay. So up next, the Pilz, which is the blue kind of throws me, and the checkered board or whatever makes it looks like one of those fest beers,
Okay.
Gives you Oktoberfest vibes.
Yeah.
Even though this is a German Pilz, allegedly.
So there you go.
Allegedly.
That's why you have the checkerboard and the Oktoberfest look to it.
Mm-hmm.
How about that? So Super Bowl Sunday's coming up.
Yep. Week and a half.
On February 9th.
No.
Yes. Looking to get rid of the misses in the morning? You can send her the Galentine's Day brunch, as well as they'll have a Galentine's Day market out there.
Oh,
so local vendor market set up.
I bet she wants to sign up to be a vendor.
She just might.
Oh,
but yeah, you can get rid of the misses in the morning, so you can just kind of enjoy some time. They're gonna have a build your own boutique, candy bars, selfie wall. They're gonna have the local market out there, all kinds of things.
Take a picture real
quick. You can reserve there'll be plenty of seating available, but they recommend you get yourself a little reservation. For that.
Who doesn't recommend that?
Yeah. So if you're here local and you want to get rid of the misses, Sunday morning before the Super Bowl, so you can kind of get your mind right, figure out, what bets am I gonna make without, having a little nagging going on.
Oh God.
Just send her off to community for a little Galentine's Day action.
Yeah.
Cheers. Mazel, mazel, good things.
Mm-hmm. It's funny because I'm looking at the can on the website, communitybeer.co, and on there it has 30 calories and 6 carbs. But I checked. That's why I was looking at the can, because they've obviously checked. They took off 5 calories and 1 carb. So
there you go.
This one, crisp, clean, and refreshing. 5 grams of carbs, 25 calories. I think that's the whole pack, right? The whole pack's like this.
Yeah.
The Nada Pils is crisp, clean, and amazingly refreshing. This brew is inspired by authentic German-style Pilsners with a light body and a crisp, clean finish. The result is a super refreshing brew that pushes the boundaries of what non-alcoholic beers can be. Plus, with only 25 calories and 5 grams of carbs and no alcohol, we're talking full flavor. No regrets, no guilt, de nada.
Nope, say it right.
No regrets.
There we go. No regrets.
And I'm going to save what pairs it all these pair well with because it's all the same thing.
Hot dogs.
On every website. So this one's only been checked in 90 times on Untappd. 80 of those are unique. Average monthly for NA on the ABV and the IBUs. Average score 2.84 out of 73 ratings. The only description you got here is non-alcoholic Pilsner. So there you go.
Okay.
And this being a German Pilsner, it's actually, it's a little bit of haze. I mean, very light, but you should be able to see right through this.
There is a little haze to it, though.
You see that yellow?
Yep.
And the white, the head on there. So you should have a light straw to golden in color. Now your Czech Pilsners can be pale gold. Aroma for Pilsners are floral hop with some malty sweet. But yeah, it's it may have a bitter taste, a little tangy hop flavor, and a Pilsner. They'll have a crisp finish.
There we go.
So it definitely has a crisp.
Yeah,
finish.
for sure.
Carbonation should be moderate. It could be moderate, medium to high, which you see it's sticking around. And when I hard poured it, it went up pretty bit. So you'll have this where it sticks around for a while. If you get yourself a nice Pils. I love Pilsners.
Yeah. They do trivia nights every Wednesday, 7 to 9. Just covering all sorts of things. Like the one on February 12th, they got the Geeks Who Drink trivia coming out.
Oh, they're fun.
And they're going to be doing everything from Hungary to Hunger Games. From science to sports, films, Billboard Top 100 to Better Call Saul. It's free to play. Quiz starts promptly at 7 p.m. Teams can be up to 6 players, so bring your smartest friends.
I think I've lost a step in trivia like that.
You think so?
I really do believe that. Well, I'll tell you this. Me and Lizzie and I were great at trivia.
Okay.
Because she knew all the stuff I didn't know, all the girly shows or friends, all whatever. But I knew all the other crap, sports and all these random movies she doesn't watch. Spaceball references.
I will say, you had Hot Rod on out there, and I walked out there and I was like, "Oh, Hot Rod, great movie." She goes, "Really?" I go, "Yes, really."
Yeah. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But I put it on knowing damn well it was going to be not an issue, but she's going to whatever. Right. I was like, I feel the same way every time I see one of those stupid vampire movies she puts on. Right. You know what I mean?
Every time you put on Twilight, I'm out.
And so with Bella being around, her and Bella watched Twilight. Austin used to watch it with her when he was a little bit younger too. They'd hang out. I'm like, I'm going to bed. Y'all can stay up late as you want.
I'm going to sleep.
So, but yeah, we used to be really good. And my mom was she loved playing trivia. And we had those little, it was on Xbox 360 and it was called Seen It. That's the name of it.
Oh yeah.
So they have that and they also have a DVD version or something else. But I was like, I got buttons and stuff. You ain't got to worry about who's clicking in first. I go, this thing will tell you who's clicking in first. Yeah. And so we beat the crap out of them. And they're like, she real kind of a sore loser, but she goes, y'all already played this game before, but I go, it ain't asking the same questions over and over again, or whatever. And but yeah, it was a lot of fun.
We used to play a ton of Seen It on the Xbox, right? And the Wii. I think we have it on the Wii.
On the Wii,
yeah.
I want an update to it because it is a lot of fun. And you're not supposed to be regurgitating or recycling questions,
right?
For a while, right?
Yeah.
You shouldn't see the same one for a while, but I thought it was a lot of fun. Just the whole aspect.
I've always loved her. I always store a bunch of what I call useless information in my brain. Just, I'm fun to, I'm good at Trivial Pursuit and stuff like that. I remember the first time we went and played with some of Liz's family and one of her brothers. He's apparently he never loses.
Oh,
and so never loses. And so we went to go play, and I was teamed up with Liz and her mom and one of her sisters, and then it was her brother, a couple of her brothers, and we're playing, and I just curb stomped them.
Welcome to the show.
And at a certain point, I just started messing with them. They'd ask a question, and I know it, and I'd be like, man, I don't know. I'm just gonna throw something out there.
Dominic Wilkins,
just throw something out there. And he'd be like, did you know that? I was like, I don't, man, it was just a lucky guess, even though I knew it. And he hasn't played with me since.
Oh.
It's been 12 years.
Oh, God.
It's been 12, 13 years. And he'll come into town hey, you want to play Trivial Pursuit? And it just looks at me and goes, fuck you.
Oh, God, Alan, come on.
I'm I just asked if you want to play Trivial Pursuit. He's like,
God,
no.
you ruin everything.
It was fun.
Yeah. So yeah, that one's good. That's a pretty good Pilsner, especially for an NA version. Yeah, no complaints really.
No.
You know, these last couple of beers, you just can just knock back, and you feel like you're drinking a real beer.
Oh yeah.
For the most part, you know, it's not like you're saying like, oh man, you know, you're drinking Coke or something. If you want a beer, you want a beer flavor. This, like I said, this helps us out every January for dry January and things like that. And if you just don't want the buzz,
right?
You know, oh, I got something to do later, but I just mowed the yard.
And I need a beer.
Yep,
right?
I need a beer. All right, this one is the Hazy IPA. Take a quick picture real quick, and then we'll get on to some more information.
You can go check out Community Beer at communitybeer.com, as well as they're on all the social medias, and they're at Community Beer Co.
They got them all?
Yeah, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. They're on all of those. You can buy their merch on their website. You can see if you're like, hey, I want to head out there, but I kind of want to know what they have. They have their current tap list on the website. They have all that stuff there.
Nice. All right, so this one is the Hazy IPA, 6 grams of carbs, 30 calories, juicy, dank, delicious. All right, what do we got here? All right. Nada Hazy brings you the juicy, dank, and hop-forward deliciousness of a traditional hazy sesh without the hangover. Plus, with only 30 calories and 6 carbs and no alcohol, we're talking full flavor with no regrets, no guilt, day nada. All right.
Cheers. Mazel, mazel, good things. It's about time you looked me in the eyes. I've been staring at you all night as we've been taking drinks. Cheers.
That's juicy. Now, I'd like to inform you what these 4 beers pair well with.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Let's hear it. Dude, I'm so excited.
First off, hot days, long nights, and when refreshment is top priority.
That's always.
That's bullet point number 1. Bullet point number 2, post-workout beer time.
There we go.
And I'll tell you what, after a long day, like either working out or like, you know, working around the house or something like that, I want a cold one.
I'll tell you what, one of my favorite things to do is to, like, if you go run like a 5K at a brewery, right? But like even like when I ran the half marathon, at the end they had beer for you.
Yeah.
And there's nothing like tastes so damn good. It tastes so freaking good. And let me tell you, like when I ran the Dallas half marathon one year, and you get there at the end, and they had Coors Light there for you. Best freaking Coors Light I ever had.
They sponsored, I guess.
Was
it free?
Yeah, it was free. You got 2.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, you got 2 free ones. They were Coors Light, and yeah, I got 2 free Coors Light, and it's like you could go through the line, and like it was a long line because you know a lot of people are running at the event and stuff. And by the time I get to the front, I'm just like, yeah. They're like, do you want one or do you want both? You're like, I'll take them both. Yeah, because I'm not getting back I'm not getting back in the line.
We've done that before, like going to a brewery where you're like, oh, I got 3 pours, and you get your first part of the line. So long, you just get in the back of the line.
Just get right back in.
I mean, you're gonna stand somewhere,
right?
So you just get back in line and go.
Yeah. Speaking of tours, they do those at communities on Saturdays at 2 and 4 o'clock.
Ooh, okay.
So
now we're talking.
Yeah.
Bullet point number 3: when hangovers just can't be a thing in your life. There you go. I mean, it. Some of them hurt, man.
There's some days where
you get older, you're just like, I'm tired.
You want to party, but you also want to feel. Or you've got to drive in the morning. We could say that, right? Because I've woken up still drunk in the morning before. And you're like, well, sorry, babe, I can't take the kid to school. You're going to have to do it.
Partied a little hard last night. All right, number 4, Starship, quotation marks, nothing's going to stop us now.
There we go.
There you go. But then I'll give you let me give you the untap on this one. 128 check-ins, 120 are unique, average of 13 monthly. 0.5 on the ABV, NA on the IBUs, 3.29 out of 101 ratings. So this one's a little bit higher than the counterparts.
I do like it. It is tasty.
Let's see what we got. It just says Nada Hazy brings you the juicy, dank, and hot. It says hip forward, so someone didn't spell check that. Hip forward deliciousness of a traditional haze sesh without the.
Maybe they're trying to be hip to be square.
Something. It'd be a lot cooler if you did. I mean, let's get Huey Lewis in here and we'll see what happens,
dude. Yeah, I know you're watching this, Huey. The forum's open to you anytime you want to join us. You just let us know, and we'll, even if it's on a non-show day, if you want us to do a show with us on a Monday morning, we're in.
Just let us know.
Just let us know.
Right, let's finish this pack
finish
off.
These bad boys.
Cheers. There you go. This variety pack, it's a banger.
Checks all the boxes. Yeah, no, it checks all the boxes. They're all good. Not a bad one in there. I enjoy them all. And if you're doing dry January, sober October, even if you're not doing any of those and you're just trying to, I don't need to drink alcohol for a while, right?
But you want the beer flavor.
Right. This is available year round.
Yeah.
So you can get it at any time. You can buy the beers individually, 6 packs, or you can buy the mix pack that's got all 4 in it. Your choice, whatever you want to do. You pick poison.
Yeah. My favorite thing is that, that's kind of what I want out of a 12-pack or a variety pack.
I want variety.
Unless I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm just going to have 6. I just want Pilsners tonight or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, 6-pack will work, but I do want the variety. I do want it. So I think it's a great array of beers, styles of beers, and things like that. You get your crispy, you got your Pils in there, and you got 2 IPAs. You got a hazy and a straight up, IPA, and then the Bock for a little bit more sweetness if you're looking for that.
Takes you on a little journey.
It does. It really does. So thumbs up for me.
The same here, guys. Go get it. If you had it before, let us know what you think. How about that? And if you haven't, go and get it and then tell us what you think.
Mm-hmm.
So, but thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate you guys. As always, I'm Alan.
I'm RD.
Talk to you later. Deuces.